Wow, the coaster does look pretty insane in person. This track went up so fast. Wow, a lot of progress here on site. Not really anybody working right now because it's raining lightly, but wow, this is insane in person. I know over here they welded a new support piece because it didn't fit properly, but looks like that's already done. They finished this catwalk a couple of days ago. Wow, that element over there is gonna be probably one of the best on the ride, if not the best. I can't believe how fast they put this up. Seriously, this is impressive. And then right over here is the stall. Crazy. It's pretty drawn out too. You can see the scaffolding here is raised up almost to the logo up there, so pretty high up for the scaffolding. I don't really see any new paint, so HHN is this Friday and I don't think they'll have this down by Friday, so that kind of sucks to look at, but you know, it's fine. All right, now I'm gonna head into the park to Universal Studios Florida to check on Halloween Horror Nights construction. Wow, right at the front entrance. This is super cool. I know it's like all carnival themed this year for Jack and Oddfellow, so got the ticket booth right here and the car prop. It's raining right now, so it's a little gloomy out, but still looks awesome. Now checking on merch, and one last ride on Supercharged shirts are up. I never rode it, so. And they got the original house shirt right here, just the regular shirt each year. It's got all the houses on the back of it. I think I'm gonna get this eventually. Got some more merch over here. This is all the Infernal Carnival of Nightmares stuff. So all original clown character related items over here, if you can see. Some more clown stuff over here. It's pretty cool. We got some Fortnite merch right here. Tomato Head. That's hilarious. This is a house I think will be super underrated. Ozzy Osbourne. This merch is also really cool, so. And then you have Stranger Things. Wow, they got a lot of that. Also one of my most anticipated. I love this show. Then they got Evil Dead Burn over here. Just, oh, it's all right, but the shirt's not as bad as the first one. And then over here is Sinners merch. They got Smoke and Stack, both the hats. This is actually pretty cool merch. All right, that was basically most of it for the merch store, but now we're gonna check around the park for some updates. And then they got all the houses, or most of the houses on here. Kind of like this like entry plaza, like all the names of the houses. This is pretty cool. Yeah, I can't wait for Horror Nights Orlando this year. It's gonna be my first one, so. And then over here for more Hollywood Drift. This is insane. You got the wave turn and the airtime hill right behind it, but over here, they started installing the catwalks for the LSM launches right here, so they're always making progress, which is good. And then right down here is just Halloween Horror Nights queue. This looks pretty brutal to wait in, but there's some good houses back here, so it might be worth it. All right, now we're entering the downtown Clown Town scare zone. This looks pretty awesome. They have the killer clowns props over there. We'll check that out right now. We got like these barrels and other stuff, and then right here, I haven't seen the movie, but these props are pretty cool. I know they have little faces. I saw these online inside of them, so. And then right here, I think they added this today. It's like a giant cake, so pretty cool. And then over here for Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. I mean, there's another prop right here for Horror Nights, but I got all the posters on here. I've ridden all these cars, luckily, and they're all awesome. And then over here by the load station for Hollywood Drift. Not much movement. They still got a lot of work to do on the station. They got dirt piled here. So a little bit of ways to go for here, but I think a spring 2027 opening isn't the craziest thing at this pace. And then right here, this is a pretty awesome stage area. They got Jack up there and stuff. This is gonna be awesome. And then if you turn around, you have the tribute store, which opens this Tuesday for pass holders, which I will probably go to. Because I heard the tribute stores are awesome, and I know this spot's supposed to be good. So, 2 more days only till this opens, so basically the beginning of HHN. All right, I kind of want to ride Mummy. I think I can do single rider for this. Yeah, I absolutely love this Mummy ride, especially in Orlando. It's one of my favorites. Single rider, hopefully it's not that long. I don't know where it goes. All right, there's no line, so here we go. All right, Mummy was great as usual. Still one of my favorite rides at this resort, but Velocicoaster opened back up since it was raining and I really want to do it, so I'm gonna go across the entire resort, go to do Velocicoaster. It's only a 15-minute wait. But while I get to Velocicoaster, the menus and food booths have arrived. Oddfellow and Jack. These actually look good over here in this corner. They got like tacos and good drinks, so I'm super excited, honestly. Some more food booths over here as well. Once again, another food booth. These cheese sticks look really good here. All right, we made it over to Islands of Adventure. Alvarez actually shows a 45-minute wait, so if that's true, I'm doing that first because it's never that low. Over in Lost Continent now, where demolition is pretty crazy because if you look over, I don't think you can see anything, but it's all gone, so that's pretty crazy. All right, everything went down because of the weather again, so I'm gonna do Kong. This line's actually pretty creepy. Every time I come here, I always say it, but I mean, there's animatronic and stuff, which is pretty cool. Here we go, only waited about 7 minutes, so not bad. All right, Kong was a great ride. I still love it. That animatronic at the end is still the best part, but I think I'm gonna wait for the thunderstorms to go away in like an hour, get some food, and then hop on Velocicoaster. Park hopping back over to Studios. All right, I've not been very time efficient, but I'm gonna try to knock out a lot of the rides in this park, keep up with the updates for Horror Nights, and yeah, first up's Men in Black. All right, over here is the show called Nightmare Fuel. I've actually heard about this. I know it's supposed to be very cool. Looks like they're all pretty much set up, so definitely gonna check this out when it's here. I got more Horror Nights stuff over here. It just looks like a beer stand. All right, since we're by Men in Black, we're gonna single rider that, maybe get 2-3 laps on this. Never actually done the single rider line for this, but I know it's super quick because it's 3 per row. It's empty. All right, I got 493. You know, that's not bad. I'm not a local, so. I think I did pretty well. I'm definitely gonna get another lap on this though. Look at that, that's not horrible. I think this means we did well. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, we got the highest one. Let's go. All right, going for a second lap on Men in Black because it's a walk-on and I love this ride. All right, just got off Men in Black. Over here they have the Stranger Things food booth and then the meats. But now, I think I'm gonna head over to ET because I love that ride. It is still raining. I didn't show my score for the second ride through because I did really bad in Men in Black, but I'm waiting for the rain still to clear up for a Velocicoaster. All right, if we look at Alien Invasion over here, that area looks so cool. They got like the Western houses. You can see a little alien tech on the top. It's actually my most anticipated. Probably the first house I'm gonna hit this Friday. Yeah, that's awesome. They have Hellraiser food booth over here. It's like a food truck. Once again, the food here looks really good. And now here's the infamous Fort Nightmare scare zone. They have the battle bus right there. They just dropped in yesterday, and then they have the sign over there. It's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna check out ET. Hopefully it's not too long. It says 30, but I don't think it will be 30. What's your name? Nolan. What's your name? Thank you. What's your name? Shout out Nolan. World of Immersion back at home. That one's for you. Wow, I absolutely love this line. Still the best ride in this park. Wow, it smells amazing in here. All right, only about a 15-minute wait. Here we go. Yeah, I just got off ET. That ride is truly Theme Park Hall of Fame. One of my favorite dark rides. So immersive. The soundtrack, the set design, it's so good. I'm so happy to have this at my home park now. It's just so good. All right, more into the Fort Nightmare scare zone. I see a lot of people taking pictures. It can be all over social media, but I know they added the corn, and fans aren't happy about this because it means it's like a bad omen for hurricanes. So this is funny. Got like supply crates, hay. And then up here we got a peely. If you know, you know. And then there's also a brick and wood structure, probably for scare actors. Then you got Kit with the rocket launcher up there. Yes, I'm speaking real words. And then that's pretty much it. So excited to see how this gets brought to life and very curious. Right now I'm waiting for some crepes, but you see the Stranger Things show has a sign up. So that'll be really cool in the lagoon. But yeah, I'm getting some crepes right now. Super excited. These smell so good. Right across from the crepe place, there's Club Juke. That's Sinners. That's a pretty cool, wow, the food looks really good. So might stop by here a couple times, but very well themed too. All right, I got my crepes. These look so good. I don't know where I'm gonna eat this because it's raining everywhere, but gotta find a place. All right, this is my favorite section of the park. But now we've entered the last scare zone. I forgot what it's called, but it's another carnival theme. Here it is right here. It says undoubtedly dead on it. I see a trigger right there, so there is gonna be somebody on this stage. So funny how they leave all these props out in the open just for the guests. And then, wow, there's a lot more props on this one. Yeah, this one's very cool. So much detail. Ah, wow, this one's also very cool. It says there's like a magician poster on there. Curious to see how this all plays out. I don't really know too much lore, so. All right, that was all the Horror Nights updates for Orlando. Starts Friday, so like I said, super excited. Now I'm finally gonna go back to Islands because all the coasters have been open for like an hour. Hopefully they don't close on me again when I get there. Yeah, hopefully, I'm excited. All right, we made it over to Islands. I think the thunderstorms have cleared up. And it's like partially raining, so it'd be kind of cool to get a partially rainy ride experience and then a normal one, obviously. So 25 minutes, I'm so excited. Here it comes over here. Here we go, here it comes. So cool. Yeah, most of the queue's not even opened up, so this is probably gonna be a 25. Velocicoaster was amazing as always. Still my favorite coaster in the world. We actually broke down, which kind of sucked. It was like a 30-minute delay, but still worth it. All right, I've headed into Superhero Island, but these wait times are a lot shorter. Yeah, the wait times are a lot shorter. Spider-Man showing only a 15-minute wait, and it's one of my favorite dark rides in the world, so let's do this. All right, here we go. Waited probably about 15 minutes. Already at the load station. I love this ride. All right, just got out of Spider-Man. 5-minute wait for Dr. Doom's Fearfall. So let's do it. It's kind of funny being here with Doomsday coming out this year. This is a very good queue, so it gets me excited for the movie. Here we go, some good theming here. All right, a review of Spider-Man and Dr. Doom. Spider-Man's still one of my favorite rides, it's so perfect. And then Dr. Doom, it's a little short, but I'll take it for no wait. All right, we're about to hit most of the rides in this park because if Hulk's single rider is open, that's about to be a walk-on. That was a very fun ride on the Hulk. I think it's a little intense though sometimes, so still a fun coaster. It is sunset here at Islands of Adventure and it's beautiful. I'm gonna try to do Hagrid's and maybe Velocicoaster. There's an hour and 10 minutes left of the park, so I'll see if that's possible. If not, maybe just 2 rides on Velocicoaster. Velocicoaster's looking good right now. I'm excited to do that for sure. All right, I've decided to get either 2 rides on Velocicoaster at the end of the night or just 1. Either would be fine. It's 55, so probably just 1, but it's because it's sunset. It looks awesome right now.
Remember that number, symbol, or color to retrieve.
Here we go, we're hopping back in line because that was one of the best coaster night rides I've ever had in my entire life. All right, here we go, our last ride to close out the night, another good night ride.